And a pleasant evening to all of those watching at home. This is week 4 of the high school football season on ysnlive.com. Hi again, everybody. CJ Schroeds in the broadcast booth with you today. We've got a good one, Noah. It is Western Reserve playing host to Jackson-Milton. The Blue Jays come into this game 3-0 and will face off against the Blue Devils, who are 1-2.
Yeah, so as you said, Jackson-Milton looking to remain undefeated on the season. Now, don't let that Western Reserve 1-2 record fool you. They did beat Liberty in their first game, then lost the next two. But the one was to Conneaut, who is a tough team, and then the second loss was to Brookfield, and that's probably one of the better teams in the Valley. They always sit in our top 10 or just outside the top 10 on the power rankings. Jackson-Milton finally starting to get some looks this year. They've had 3-0. They beat Latonia in week 1. They beat LeBray week 3, and let me figure out who that second. Newton Falls. Yes. That was a close game. It was 16-14. Mm-hmm. The other two games, they have kind of blown the doors off both of their opponents. So interested to see how this one goes. On the other hand, Western Reserve has been able to keep it close, with the exception of the Brookfield game where they lost that one 47-3. But that's a tough game for this team. They've actually, outside Newton Falls and Latonia and LeBray, Jackson-Milton's kept a clean sheet and hasn't given up a point. So their defense will be on full display here. I think these are two evenly matched teams, and Western Reserve at home looking for a great opportunity to get their season back on track.
Of course, Jackson-Milton led by their quarterback, Alex Javi. He has had a fantastic season.
Do you have any stats?
I don't. I was hoping you did.
I don't have any stats on him. I could not find a huddle of them.
Let that be a lesson. Put your stats up.
Put your stats on huddle. It is so helpful. Going back to the LeBray game, let's see if anything was posted from there. I know LeBray usually does a good job keeping up, and there really was nothing. So please let that be a lesson to put your stuff on huddle. It gives us more. Oh, here we do from Xavi. He had 210 yards in the last game, and he had a completion rate of 70%. So very accurate for a high school passer. Judging by this, they had 16 completions for 23 attempts, and definitely going to be a pass-happy team in this game. They're throwing the ball 23 times for high school. That is a lot. So look out for that. Look how Western Reserve defends. I think this, like I said before, this is going to be an evenly matched up team, and I think we're in for a real battle here.
Two smaller teams going to battle here at Western Reserve. The Blue Devils playing host to the Blue Jays, the Battle of Blue, Noah.
Absolutely, and touching back on their Conneaut loss, they lost that one by 3, and Western Reserve, that is, lost by 3, 2017, and they beat Liberty 41-20. So they're able to put points on the board when they want, and we see as Western Reserve runs out here in their last game out against Brookfield. The Brookfield's offense was on full display, and they were able to throw the ball. It says only for 161 yards, and they ran for 200 yards. So definitely a weakness in Jackson-Milton's or Western Reserve is their run defense, and we'll see if Jackson-Milton tries to play a little bit more on the run side here against a team that's stronger defending the pass.
We will take a quick timeout. When we come back, we should be about ready for kickoff. Keep it here. Just getting started on YSN Live.
21 News delivers the news as it happens, using the latest technology from where it happens.
Live here outside the Mahoney County.
On air, online,
Wednesday afternoon weather update.
Very dangerous.
and on the 21 News social media platforms.
I'm on the road right now.
21 News, the Valley's only locally owned source for trusted news since 1953.
Growing up, I love figuring out how things work, putting things together. I love being able to come up with an idea, design it, just the whole process of creating things. I go to school here at Youngstown State, and my passion is 3D design. I chose YSU because all the equipment, the research being done here, it's like a playground for me. I'm Alex, and I'm Y and proud.
So the customer, has a concern with their vehicle. They bring it in. As the day goes on, we track the vehicle. Once the technician finds out what's wrong with it, they bring it to us. We make an estimate for them. We let them know what's wrong with it, how much it's going to be. I always try to calm people down the most that I can, let them know that they can trust us and that we're going to do the best we can to help them and get it fixed. I'm Erica Hovis, and I'm ready to go the extra mile for you.
Coca's Pizza, your high school football headquarters. Come to pregame with half-off select appetizers in our dining room starting at 5 p.m. Also want to stay for the game? We'll be playing it live. That's Coca's Pizza. We serve it hot.
Quality, customer service, and integrity. Those are the 4 words that have driven our success since 1957 at Joe Dickey Electric.
Joe Dickey Electric is one Mahoning Valley landmark business that stays current with the requirements of our customers. Family owned and managed, we are an electrical contractor and energy solutions provider. Every member of our team adds to his or her skill set through ongoing training. Residential, commercial, industrial, automotive, and more. We keep ahead of the needs of our customers with a fleet of more than 50 vehicles and 24/7 emergency service, so you're never left in the dark.
All right, we're back, and we got a gridiron grass matchup here for you tonight. A throwback to a time long past, and it's nice to see not a turf field. Everyone's got the new turf fields, but you got to play with the conditions, with the element on here. Luckily tonight, though, that won't be a problem as it's 83 degrees, sunny, not a cloud in the sky,
Yeah,
and a full moon
gorgeous.
tonight.
Is it?
Full moon tonight.
Oh, no.
We're going to see. I'm predicting it's going to bring out the wild side. Look for a couple extracurricular activities once that moon comes out.
Jackson-Milton wearing their road whites as Western Reserve has the blue tops, blue pants. Very sharp look.
I like
for the
this all blue.
Devils. Battle of Blues, Noah. Jackson-Milton is going to kick this ball away.
Getting started a minute early here, ahead of schedule.
Oh, my goodness.
Someone tell OSHA.
This is going against regulation, really. The kicker for Jackson-Milton is Samuel Cohn. He kicks it out of bounds.
So a mistake there by the Blue Jays on that opening kickoff. And that's going to put Western Reserve with some great field position. Going to be spotted at the 35 or 40. They don't have the downs marker right.
Nope, 35.
35. Can't make up their mind.
Western Reserve is led by their quarterback, the sophomore Jack Darney. Nope. Luke Henning, the junior. There's a screen to Luke Ramsey, and he's still on his feet and will be brought down at about the 37. So Luke Ramsey, their quarterback, or Henning, their quarterback. Too many Lukes, Noah, too many Lukes.
I'm looking at the lineup. There's Lukes and Lucases. There's too many.
Luke Henning, the quarterback, he's a junior, listed as 5'10", 185, according to the Max Prep stats.
They got a pretty decent sized back, number 33. in the backfield right now.
Henning will hand off to Darney up the middle. He has nowhere to go. He gets stopped near the line of scrimmage. That'll bring up 3rd and 8.
So 3rd and long, look for them to go to the air here. 3 wide.
Henning setting up in the gun. He's got Darney in the backfield to his right. Now to his left. No men in motion, has 4 wide. Drops back, looks for an open man. And he's got one, it's a 1st down. That was caught by Joshua Stamp.
Nice job by Henning there, finding Stam at the sticks to pick up the 1st down. And a great first third down play for the Blue Devils. Get some momentum going. They got the ball almost to midfield already thanks to that errant kick.
So 1st and 10 on the 45. Henning from the gun. Drops back, looks for an open man. He undershoots him. That was intended for Dom Riccardi, a sophomore wide receiver. That brings up 2nd and 10. 10 minutes, 43 seconds left in the first, just getting started in week 4 on YSN.
They go with 3 wide, 2 in the backfield on this one.
There's a handoff. Darney trying to go up the middle. He's still on his feet, kicking and pulling a couple bodies, gets a couple yards.
He tried, but he was kind of from the backfield. He was swallowed up by a host of Blue Jays tacklers. And Jackson-Milton early committed to stopping the run, and they're doing a good job at that.
Third and 7 on, where'd they place that, 48? Yep, 48.
Another passing down here for the Blue Jays.
Henning from the gun. Has 2 wide. Sets up Darney in motion to the left side. He's got nowhere to go. And that'll be a loss of 3. And bring up 4th down. They're going to have to kick.
And one thing I've noticed early on is they definitely have a mismatch here with the defensive line for Jackson-Milton, able to put early pressure and get in the backfield and blow up some of these run plays.
It is Jake Grindley, the kicker, the punter, who will send it away. It is picked up by Owen McDevitt, still on his feet near the 40, and he'll be pushed out at the 45. He was drilled.
Hard hit there from reserve.
Did you see they kind of just laid on him?
Yeah, they kind of just like starfished on top of him for a second.
Oh, my goodness.
They want him to think twice about returning a punt next time.
So it'll start 1st and 10 with 9 minutes, 12 seconds left in the first. This is Jackson-Milton's first drive of the game. They are led by their quarterback, Alex Shavi. He will lightly tap it over to McDevitt, who had nowhere to go. He was swallowed by number 35, Mitchell Butts.
That was just a quick little shuttle pass on, not much going. I think he was going to try to swing it out to the right, and then he couldn't get the throw around, so he just dumped it off instead of taking the sack heads-up plate. They get about a yard. This is a pretty good-sized crowd tonight.
Yes, it is. 2nd and 8. Shavi sets up under center. Drops back and will hand it off to Keegan White. Had nowhere to go. Keegan White gets 2 yards.
A lot of dancing in the backfield there by White, but really only gets 2 yards on that play. So this could be 2nd and 6, or 3rd and 6, excuse me. And maybe we'll see Shavi attempt his first pass of the game.
Third and 6 on the 48. Shavi will set up under center. Has 2 wide. Sets up a man in motion to the left. A handoff up the middle, nowhere to go. He's at the 50. That was Aiden Stank, had nowhere to go.
They tried a little trickery there with tried to fake it like he didn't hand it off with the spin off, and good job by reserve keeping the ball in front of them and making a nice play.
I think they're going to try and go for it on 4th down.
Well, they are at the 50, and they did show on the last drive they were able to keep reserve's offense pretty much in check. So I can't say I disagree with this call. It's a little gutsy with still 7 minutes to go in the first, but
Shavi sets up from the gun. He will hand off. And nobody, oh, they get him. He's short.
Yeah.
At the 45. I thought he had all the room to run. That hole closed quickly.
That was number 15, Jake Brindley, making an open field tackle right at the sticks, and a great play by him, and that gives the ball back to the Blue Devils. That's a great open field tackle. That's hard to execute at any level, let alone on the high school end.
Yeah, the senior did a very nice job there, holding him to 1 yard.
So, reserve back on offense.
Henning from the gun. Oh man, handoff to Darney, who got just destroyed in the back, had nowhere to go.
No, and they're not getting any run game going, and it's, as you heard, you might have heard from the box, blocking is a key issue here for reserve early on, as their front line is just being blown up.
Yep. Henning from the gun. That was a loss of 3. Keeping it. Pocket collapsing. Nowhere to go. He will maybe gain a yard.
It's going to bring 3rd and 12. 3rd and 11 maybe.
Number 20, Tanner Butler. Number 12 coming up. Owen McDivitt. Brings up 3rd down and long.
Under 6 minutes to go in this first quarter.
Both teams running a lot. It's been a quick first quarter so far.
3rd and 12. Henning from the gun. He's got Darney to his left. Drops back. Oh, man. Had Darney going to the left side, and nowhere to go. Gets near midfield.
Pick up about 7 on that one, but
did you see the pass rusher just absolutely on the quarterback immediately?
Well, he was basically unchecked at the line.
Nobody there.
No, and they're just missing. I don't even think it's that necessarily. I mean, Jackson-Milton, you got to give them credit. They're doing a good job getting through, but they're missing blocks on the line, reserve, and see that there. This punter's backed up deep. They got 3. They got max protection on this punt.
Jake Grindley, the punter, will kick it away. It's a good one.
Great punt. Oh.
Perfect.
Perfect. Wow.
You can't get any better than that.
No. Downing it at the 1.
Perfectly placed by Grindley.
What a punt. I thought that was going to go in the end zone.
I did too. So that brings up 1st and 10, and the Blue Jays will start from their 1.
They're practically on the half-foot line right here. They got no room for mistake.
4 minutes, 48 seconds left in the first quarter. No score. just getting started on this beautiful Friday night. Looks for an open man. He's got one. It's Aiden Stank to the right side, trying to get that first down, and I'm not sure he does.
He did a good job reaching, being aware where the stick was. I think it's going to be just short.
Yep, it'll be 2nd and 1.
And that was a smart heads-up play. I think everyone on reserve was expecting a run there, so you have a little boot from the QB and just dump it off on an outlet pass and pick up 9 yards.
Xavi sets up under center. Sets up a man in motion to the left. Up the middle, gets a first down.
First down, bring the ball out to the 15-yard line.
That was Stank on the carry. What a name.
Stank.
Stank.
I knew someone by the name Stanko. And that is, that might be one step above a cool name. Stanko. Yeah,
Sure.
the extra O, like Steve-O.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a good point. First and 10 on the 16. Setting up a man in motion right. And we'll hand it off to Caden Mitchell. Going to the right side, gets brought down at about the 20.
Brought down to the left side. Number 15, Jake Grinley.
Grinley with another tackle. He's done a great job chasing down the runs here so far on defense. And he had that fantastic punt.
Get him going, number 3. Get him going. Yeah.
What?
Oh, there's a,
just
out of range.
Okay, I see.
A youth football player, number 3 on the sideline, hyping the crowd up.
From the gun, Xavi fakes a pass and will shovel it off to Stank up the middle. And he gets brought down at the 28, and that's a first down.
Great job just cutting through traffic right there and getting enough to move the sticks.
First and 10, they have it set on the 27. Man in motion. And it is going to be taken out over the 30. And I believe that was Stank on the run again. Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
No, they've done a great job moving the ball early on the ground, and they're going to stick with that game plan. Xavi's been able to throw it when they've asked him to, and that's kind of been the key to picking up some of these first downs.
Minute 35 left in the first quarter. This has been flying. No breaks.
Very quick, yeah. Just a punt, and then other than that, nothing, no real breaks. It's all running, too, so the clock's been constantly going.
2nd and 6. Xavi. This is Gavin White, the tight end, and he gets a first down.
And a nice play there, picking up the first down.
One of the first passing plays we've seen today.
And
might have been a couple others.
I think there's been 3, but they've been successful on every single one. Maybe that's where they work best. They just save it when they need it. Stick with that ground game. You see that utilized a lot in high school. It's not that the QB can't throw. They just don't try to be overly reliant.
Right. First and 10 on the 39. Throws it. Intercepted! Still on his feet. He'll be taken down over the 30.
And they try to open up the playbook there with a first down pass, and it doesn't pull off. As he threw that one to base, there was 2 Western Reserve defenders there that could have made that interception. He threw right into the heart
That was
of
Ethan Cannon.
Blue Devil defense.
Ethan Cannon on the interception. The first real mistake of the game so far for either team.
Now, Western Reserve got the ball on the 27, great field position, and an opportunity to be the first to put points on the board. CJ, this just has the making of what feels like it's going to be a low-scoring defensive battle here.
All points, both sides going to be so valuable, and there's a timeout taken by Western Reserve, so that gives us the chance to take our first timeout.
When looking for home design inspiration, don't just be inspired, be Baird inspired. Whether new or remodeling, Baird Brothers has the latest trends like shiplap to refresh your home. Go from inspiration to installation with our wide selection of in-stock American hardwoods. From the rustic charm of antique oak to the warmth of traditional cherry, Baird Brothers has what you need to make your home inspiring. Baird Brothers, our family's heritage, your family's home.
Western Reserve back with the ball after that pick by number 14, Ethan Cannon, at midfield. With a minute left in the first quarter, here's a shovel pass to Cannon, and he just barrels over a dude, stays on his feet, and will be brought down near the 20. Getting Cannon involved.
No, and a good idea there, just starting out with a sweep, making use of the whole field, and just able to keep bringing that momentum. Got about 7 yards.
30 seconds left in this first quarter. Looks like this will be the last play of the quarter, perchance.
And now it's time for Jackson-Milton to tighten up their defense here.
There's a handoff. Joshua Stamp. And he will be brought down at the 15 for a first down. There will be another play.
They're going to try. Oh, yeah, the downs do reset.
Yep.
We'll see, though, if they actually run a play.
I don't think they're going to let it go. And that will be the end of this first quarter, Noah. Lightning quick.
Very quick, about a 19-minute first quarter for 12 minutes of clock time. Very quick. And we have Reserve about looking to put the first points on the – they're knocking on the door.
Yep, Western Reserve looking to score as we will take a quick timeout. Give thanks to our sponsors, K-Squared.
Hi, I'm Colin Chupa. And I'm Kelsey Clem from K-Squared Marketing. Our boutique marketing firm specializes in media planning and buying, public relations, event marketing strategies, and strategic sponsorships. We can integrate our services with your existing game plan, or we can be your entire marketing team. Your goals, our game plan. Let's win together. Call K-Squared Marketing at 330-623-2730 or visit ksquared.marketing to learn more.
Your teams work hard and give it all they've got. Well, so does ours, because 21 Sports and YSN give you extra effort when covering local sports. 21 Sports and YSN, winning coverage of our Valley's teams.
On to the second quarter. Western Reserve looking to score as they are at the 14. It'll be 1st and 10. We're just getting started in this second quarter. No score. This is Western Reserve's drive after that Cannon interception. And it will be Luke Henning starting from the gun. Will shovel pass off to Darney. Sweep to the left side. Be brought down at the 15 and gain nothing.
That was Tanner Butler with a shoestring tackle, and he saved quite a few yards on that one. That was a great job making a diving effort.
Second and 11, loss of 1. Henning from the gun, he has Darney to his right. Drops back. Pocket collapsing, he's got nowhere to go, he's sacked.
That was Butler again on the stop. This time getting in the backfield, number 20, Tanner Butler with the sack. Loss of about 3 here, so it's going to be 3rd and 14. I think we'll get a look if they can't convert on the special teams for reserve, or you think they're going to go for it?
I think they're going to definitely go for it. You would think. Although here we don't see a ton of going for on 4th downs. Henning drops back. And in and out of the hands of Cannon.
That was almost picked. I don't think he was the intended receiver on that one. It looked like he was going for the first man in that. There was a double post route being ran, and he kind of sailed his target, and it almost was picked and went through the defender's hands. And great effort there, and they're going to go for it. Good arm, though, from...
Yes, he did showcase a very lively, accurate arm. It was just out of the hand. I mean, it was a perfect throw. Drop back. Tried for an open man. That's picked. At the 15, that was caught. Did you see the number? Was that 20? That was Butler making that catch. And I just, I've been watching the sideline for about 2 minutes now. A couple on the 3rd down play, Jack Darney, the Western Reserve running back, went over to the sideline and kind of slammed his helmet down in disgust. He's on the bench now, and it looks like the trainer is looking at him, and it looked like they might have been running a couple concussion tests. That kid was slammed down at the 25. So hoping that all is well with Darney as he continues to sit on the bench. The trainer has gone away now, and looks like they're just giving him a little bit of breathing room.
Hopefully you'll see him back out there for the next offensive series. Let him sit on the defensive end right now.
Pocket collapsing. He's still on his feet. And another pick!
Back-to-back picks. And now the Blue Devils back in business from where they left off. And that's the 3rd pick of the game, his 2nd.
That was Ramsey who made that catch.
And Darney's still on the bench right now. He's not getting up. So looks like he'll be there for at least the next series, probably.
That's a huge one for Western Reserve as they're deep into Jackson-Milton territory.
Yeah, they get that ball at the 28, and they're right back in business. And Darney They tried to go to him early, and he wasn't able to get much traction, so I don't know if it's frustration or hope he's not injured and not seriously.
There's a handoff up the middle that was Stamp. Didn't have much room.
Might have picked up a foot or two.
8 minutes, 45 seconds left in the half. This game has been flying by so far. Blue Devils getting their signs from their coaches, what they specifically want to do. Man in motion. This is Stamp again up the middle.
And Butler again on the tackle. He's having himself quite a night defensively.
He's really kept Jackson-Milton or Western Reserve off the board almost single-handedly.
Absolutely.
He's making every tackle.
He also had that one big tackle on to stop a first down. That was huge.
3rd and 4 on the 22. Man in motion. Stamp again up the middle. And he should have enough for a first down. He does.
Picked up a nice gain. First down, brought down by 52. Chase Greco.
So now Milton again getting their offense going a bit. They're to the 17. They threw it away at the 18 on the last one, so right to where they gave it up last.
First and 10 on the 17.
Their line's starting to get a little better too, blocking-wise, and that's helping them get this run game going.
It is Stamp again. Gained maybe 2 yards. Stamp has done a nice job coming in for Darney.
He has, and give credit to their line and Stamp, and they're just getting the ball moving a little bit, and that's what they need to do, is especially with the interception already, you don't want to rely too much on your passing. You want to try to get the run game going. That sets up the play action too, and then that allows Reserve to maybe start to open their playbook up a bit more.
Henning drops back. He's looking for an open receiver. Downfield, trying for the end zone, and that is incomplete penalty. I think that's going to be offensive pass interference. You don't see that ever.
No.
In high school,
and
ever.
I think that's the right call. That could have easily have been his second pick of the night if the defender was able to make a play on the ball. But you're right, you never see that in high school football. You don't even see that at the college level, really.
Yep, that was kind of shoved away, the defender. That was on Cannon. Nice little floating pass in there, nearly getting the first touchdown for
good coverage by Cannon, though, forcing that pass interference. So 2nd and 19.
That'll bring them back 15. No, 10. Yes, 10. Low snap. Open receiver. He's wide open! And a touchdown, Dom Riccardi.
And a beautiful play there, finding the open man, and he was able to just walk it into the end zone for the first points. Dom Riccardi with the touchdown reception, putting Reserve on the board first, and now comes on the kicking unit.
Andre Chudasoy, the sophomore kicker. It is up, and it is good. Jackson-Milton apologize, not Jackson-Milton. Western Reserve leads it 7-0 with 6 minutes, 19 seconds left in the second.
Every customer has a story, whether it's buying a car for the first time, helping them get approved, or finding the perfect car for their budget. I'm proud that people trust me with their story. I'm Tracy, and I'm ready to go the extra mile for you, only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
It's storm season.
I think we're under the gun for some heavy storms over the next couple of hours.
And Storm Tracker 21 is ready.
This is probably the one we're keeping a closer eye on.
On air.
And locally, we're going to have a lot of eyes on our area.
Online.
All right, let's talk high-risk futurecast and the timing of this weather.
On social media and on our app.
Notice we'll have scattered showers on Thursday.
Stay ready with Storm Tracker 21.
The severe weather threat now through around sunset this evening.
Western Reserve leads it 7-0 after that nice touchdown pass to Riccardi. We have 6 minutes, 19 seconds left in the first half.
Quick one so far from Reserve.
Yeah, no, after about 18 minutes, we finally get our first touchdown.
Both teams, give credit to their defenses, have been playing very well. It's just hard. You just came off a great defensive stop, and then you get called right back out there with no rest. Milton tried their best, but that was hard. That's a hard stop to ask for like that back-to-back.
That is kicked away by Shuda Tsoi.
Oh.
Beautifully placed. It is picked up by McDevitt. And he gets brought down near the 5.
He thought that one was going to the end zone, and it stops at about the 4. He has to return it. Doesn't get anywhere. It gets out to the 7.
Beautifully kicked by Chuda Sui. Under 6 minutes left in the half. Well, this is a big drive for Jackson-Milton.
This could be their last chance to get the ball before the half with the way the clock's been going down and see if they can put some points on the board.
Xavi under center, shovel pass to Keegan White to the left side. He'll get brought down near the 10, a little over.
Blue Jays take around the left side, brought down by number 14, Ethan Cannon for the Devils.
He was brought down by Ethan Cannon, having himself quite a night thus far.
And I think one thing Milton needs to do, they have thrown that pick, or they've thrown 2 picks actually,
yes.
But I don't think you need to abandon your passing game yet. You got to just keep giving Xavi opportunities to succeed. Don't let him get too discouraged.
That ball ran up the middle by Joey Zayas. That's the first time we've seen Zayas today, the junior running back, listed as 5'11", 150. Ran up the middle for the first down. It's 1st and 10 on the 22. Under center. A shovel pass back to Zayas. Nowhere to go. Loss of 2. Western Reserve has done a very nice job of adjusting their defense.
They have. They get burnt for a couple plays, and then they do a good job making the adjustments that they need. And they're doing a good job adjusting on both sides, but definitely on the defensive end a bit more, as Jackson-Milton just tried to go with what they've been going with, and it doesn't work there. We got a bunch set here.
2nd and 10. This is a handoff to the left side. Huge hole. There he goes. And he beats the tackle. He's in. Keegan White, what a run.
Wow, a 78-yard touchdown run, and there is a dirty laundry on the play. I think they're going to call him for taunting. It still counts, though, but it's going to be enforced on the kickoff. I saw, basically, when he was running it, he started waving his hands, and in high school, you're not allowed to do that.
No. Biggest play of the day so far, really, on either side. Jackson-Milton. What was that? That ball was on the 22.
It was
so
a 78-yard touchdown run.
Yeah. Unsportsmanlike conduct. They'll call him for taunting. But what a run.
What a great run, and just a burst of speed down that sideline. And once he broke that last defender at about 5 yards beyond the sticks, he was gone.
Yeah.
Are they putting it on the extra point?
Looks like they are.
So this is going to be a really tough extra point try, or maybe it forces them to go for it. I don't know how they're kicking unit.
Well, this would be some impressive kick if they're able to.
This is going to be a 35-yard attempt right here
It is
on the extra point.
Samuel Cohn, the junior kicker. It is up, and that's way off.
Off.
That's not close. There you go. Noah lost his wire to his headset. Well, that taunting penalty ended up costing Jackson-Milton an extra point, tying this game.
So a costly error there, and a costly error by my headset, as I just felt the wire just start to slip down my face. It wasn't yanked or anything. We are missing a bolt on the headset, and that seems to be creating quite a problem.
So the touchdown by Keegan White, the sophomore, makes a taunting gesture, and that forces the punt from Cohn to just be way off the mark.
And it was a tough one. It was a 35-yard kick, and he tried to put his whole leg into it. Give him credit, though. If that was straight, it would have been good, as he had the distance. Just hard to make right there.
Just a sophomore mistake, you would imagine. Can't have them taunting penalties.
No, and now they're down one, and I mean, with the pace of this game, I don't know if they're even going to see the ball back, and if they do, for a very limited amount of time.
3 minutes, 8 seconds left in the half. Western Reserve nursing a 1-point lead. Cohn lining up to kick it away. Dragging a couple defenders, Riccardi brings it to the 45.
A great return right there, and that's going to set up reserve with good field position. And the clock was running. The clock's still running. And they fix it. So 2:49 left in the half. So they're going to add 7 seconds. So it's going to be 2:56 to go in the half. So we're being invaded
by a fly. This darn fly. Just going around my... Ow.
Ow, okay. And the fly attacks back.
Said out.
Out, out, out.
2 minutes, 57 seconds in this half. Still on his feet. He gets brought down at the 45 in Blue Jay territory.
And that tackle made by no one else other than Tanner Butler, the heart of the Jackson-Milton defense.
Josh Stamp has really filled in the hole left by Jack Darney nicely. Darney has put his shirt back on, which is always nice.
I don't know if we'll see him back this game, though, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Maybe out of the half. We'll have to check. They'll probably do a couple tests at the half.
Henning from the gun. Drops back, looks for an open man downfield. He's got one! Riccardi again!
And that was Riccardi with a 57-yard touchdown reception. So Riccardi with his second touchdown of the night.
How about that?
And a great passing play there. And Jackson-Milton putting some yards up through the air.
Chuda Sui. Extra point is up and good. Western Reserve leads it 14-6 with 2 minutes, 11 seconds left in the half. Jackson-Milton will have the ball.
First thing that really struck me was, of course, the passion the YSM team had of sports. But what really stood out was the respect they seem to show every program in the area. There seemed to be no bias, and I truly admired that. You got to work hard for what you get. You're not going to win a beauty contest around here. You got to put the work in northeastern Ohio, and YSM certainly does that and kind of personify the area. My name is Super Dave O'Malley, and my sports network is your sports network.
Now is the time to think about your future, where you want to go, what you want to be. Your future can start now at Kent State Salem or Kent State East Liverpool. We have programs that will open doors and provide opportunities for you to pursue your passion. We are affordable, we are close. You call it hometown, we call it Kent State University. Learn more at www.kent.edu.
2 minutes, 11 seconds left in the half. Western Reserve leads at 14-6. After that second touchdown, the Henning-Riccardi connection continues. A beautiful touchdown pass to Riccardi, the sophomore. So the Blue Devils leading the Blue Jays 14-6. And again, that taunting penalty certainly could come back to haunt Jackson-Milton.
See if they can score again before the half. They're going to probably elect to go for 2 to try to make up for that taunting. And that's out of bounds, so they'll get good field position. Now, CJ, this is the second kick out of bounds. You think there's going to be less discussion on where to place the ball? Kind of have it down to a science now.
Okay, well, you've done it this way twice.
Maybe this is the way to go.
Jackson-Milton will begin this drive on the 35. They have 2 minutes, 11 seconds left to play with. Xavi will set up in the gun. Drops back, looks for an open man downfield. Pocket collapsing quickly. He's got a man. And that was completed to Mitchell.
So get 8, maybe not 9 on that one. So 2nd and 1, getting the ball almost up to midfield, and they got about 1:50 to go.
Now the Blue Jays will have the ball to start the second half.
Yeah, if they can score here, they'll be in a great position going into the half.
Looking to pass again. And just out of the reach of Keegan White.
And a timeout?
Yep.
No, they're
What is this?
they're having a discussion. Five more seconds. Oh, and the clock is just, we're struggling from the clock operator here. He's got to add 5 more seconds.
For, I wonder what.
I think when the ball went touched out of bounds, they didn't stop it right away at the end of that route.
Okay.
So 1:29 to go. The clock stopped here on 3rd and 1. The cowbells are in full force.
Yes, they are. Looking to resolve, I guess, the clock issue. Is that what they're...
Oh, yeah. So now 1:34, excuse me, with the 5 seconds added. The Jackson-Milton coach personally thanking the ref, and we're good to go.
3rd and 1 on the 44. Xavi, hands off. Up the middle, he gets a first down.
He almost looked like he was stripped of the ball right there.
That was Joey Zayas on the carry.
So they get the down set, the clock goes, man in motion.
Looking for a receiver, he has one, it's White. Brings it out to midfield.
And a nice tackle inbounds, and that's going to keep the clock going as he can't get the first. So 1:08 and dwindling. A timeout. That's the Blue Jays' first timeout of the half. 1:08 to go.
So timeout taken. We'll take a quick timeout as well.
My guy keeps it 100% of the time. He wants all 100, won't settle for 99. And it's more than stats because there's people in those numbers. And I was one of the lost sheep. I'm so glad he cares for all 100. I'm 100% safe, 100% free, 100% love. I can be 100% me. He gave all 100 when they put him up on that tree. That's 100% passion for 100% free. So if I play in front of 100, or if I play in front of 2, there's an audience of 1 getting 100% of what I can do.
Minute 8 left in the half. Western Reserve leads it 14-6. After the timeout taken, Jackson-Milton back with the ball. It's Xavi set up in the gun. He's got 3 wide. Keeps it himself up the middle. And trying to get over a defender. Will take it to the 46. And another timeout taken by Jackson-Milton.
So they're down to their final timeout. They're going to have to start airing it out here on third down with only 59 seconds to go.
So with that timeout, we will take a quick word from our friends at WFMJ.
Why choose local? Because you live here, work here, learn here, relax here, and celebrate here. 21 WFMJ is our Valley's only locally owned TV station, and our focus is local. Other TV stations don't have that same focus, as their owners are somewhere else. But 21 WFMJ is rooted in the Valley. Local people making decisions that affect your life, right here where you live.
59 seconds left in the half. Western Reserve leads at 14-6. Here is Xavi in the gun. Drops back, looks for an open receiver. Downfield pocket collapsing quickly. He's brought down.
And now it's Reserve's turn to get in the backfield, create some havoc, and a huge play on third down, as they're not going to want to burn that final timeout. The clock's going to keep going. Going to have to air it out here. They got 4 wide. Look at that staggered approach they got on the far side.
Running it. Up the middle, there's a hole he creates. He's on his feet.
And he gets to about the 12, and that's going to stop the clock as the chains have to get reset.
What a run.
Wow.
That was Joey Zayas.
That was a gutsy fourth down call to run it right there, too. Pays off.
"19 seconds.
Clock stopped.
Xavi set up under center. Play action. Keeper.
He's got to get rid of it.
He's brought down.
No, there was definitely a receiver in the area, so no intentional grounding. The crowd wanted it. But ticks off 7 seconds. Now Reserve doing a great job creating pressure at the line.
"12 seconds. 2nd and 10 on the 15. Think they run it here?
You know,
It's been working.
it's been working. You do have the one timeout. It might be worth it. Although if you keep him on his feet for too long, it could end the half on its own. So I think they're going to throw.
Set up from the gun. Xavi looks like he's wanting to throw. And a shovel pass. Nowhere! That was to Butler, and he had nowhere to go.
And a timeout
we were both
here.
wrong.
No, there was a timeout called. There was probably about 5 seconds left before that timeout was called.
Timeout was called, but the
Clock kept going.
yeah, they let the clock run.
Now there's 85 minutes left in the half, so according to the scoreboard, plenty of time to go. Really doesn't matter how much time they put on. This is going to be the last play of the half minus a score.
Timeout taken. We'll keep it here. I want to say they put 1 second on the board.
Stingy with the clock here in Reserve. They don't give any time. They take time. Oh, they're trying an extra point. Or a field goal, excuse me.
Interesting.
This one is from 30. He missed the last one. He had the distance, though, from 35.
So the Blue Jays looking to just add some points with 1 second remaining. His kick is up. It's good. That is a beauty of a kick.
Nice 30-yard field goal to end the half.
Nicely done by Cone. That'll add 3 points for Jackson-Milton. And at halftime, Noah, Western Reserve leads it 14-9.
Yeah, and a good play by Milton, just getting some points on the board right before the half. Make it, if they score a touchdown, they're back up in the lead. And they get the ball first. So I think if you're Milton, you're on the road. You had 2 picks, and you're only down 5. So you get the ball to start the second half. You like the way it's panning out so far. I think you're in a good position. But a good job by Reserve. They started the game off a little slow, had some trouble on the line, and they made the adjustments they needed to keep in this game and take the lead.
So at halftime, Western Reserve leads it 14-9. We are going to take a timeout, thank all of our sponsors with our halftime ad roll, and we will be back in about 12 minutes-ish for the halftime show. Keep it here on YSN Live.
21 News delivers the news as it happens, using the latest technology from where it happens. On air, online,
Wednesday afternoon weather update.
Very dangerous.
and on the 21 News social media platforms.
I'm on the road right now.
21 News, the Valley's only locally owned source for trusted news since 1953.
At Greenwood Chevrolet, we offer a worry-free experience for all our customers. From sales to financing and even service, we'll help build your perfect vehicle.
And lock in your trade value
while your vehicle is being built.
No worries.
We guarantee financing,
regardless of your situation or credit history. No worries. And when your vehicle needs service,
our award-winning team will get you back on the road.
No worries.
That's what going the extra mile means. Only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
Quality, customer service, and integrity. Those are the 4 words that have driven our success since 1957 at Joe Dickey Electric.
Joe Dickey Electric is one Mahoning Valley landmark business that stays current with the requirements of our customers. Family owned and managed, we are an electrical contractor and energy solutions provider. Every member of our team adds to his or her skill set through ongoing training. Residential, commercial, industrial, automotive, and more. We keep ahead of the needs of our customers with a fleet of more than 50 vehicles and 24/7 emergency service, so you're never left in the dark.
Hi, this is Zell Bush.
Hi, this is Tom Flynn. Hi, this is Steve Rossetto.
Hi, this is Ryan Miller. Hi, this is Rich Sakui from WRS Wealth Advisors. With our combined 80 years of experience,
WRS Wealth Advisors are the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists. Call 330-965-0370 to learn more about our individual and corporate financial planning services.
Or visit WRSwealth.com.
Go Raiders.
Go Dogs.
Go Cats. Go Dogs. Go Tigers.
Change. This one word can make you break out in a cold sweat. But with change comes wisdom, experience, and understanding. At Myers Family Insurance, we can help make changes in Medicare, insurance, and retirement a positive experience for you and your family. We've gone through changes, like our new office and new faces to help our family of clients too.
For all your Medicare needs, call Myers Family Insurance. Check us out online at MyersFamilyINS.com or find us on Facebook.
My guy keeps it 100% of the time. He wants all 100, won't settle for 99. And it's more than stats because there's people in those numbers. And I was one of the lost sheep. I'm so glad he cares for all 100. I'm 100% safe, 100% free, 100% love. I can be 100% me. He gave all 100 when they put him up on that tree. That's 100% passion for 100% free. So if I play in front of 100, or if I play in front of 2, there's an audience of 1 getting 100% of what I can do.
You're looking to your future, preparing for your goals, and they're closer than you think.
Because here, success is part of the plan. It's a place where academic and social opportunities are meant to prepare you for life, not just the next 4 years. You'll be equipped to face new challenges and turn hard work into a career. You're ready for your success to take root. And here's where it starts. We are Youngstown State University, and proud.
Winter, spring, summer, and fall. Mill Creek Metro Parks is your park for all seasons. Make a memory in the park. Plan your visit today at millcreekmetroparks.org.
When looking for home design inspiration, don't just be inspired, be Baird inspired. Whether new or remodeling, Baird Brothers has the latest trends like shiplap to refresh your home. Go from inspiration to installation with our wide selection of in-stock American hardwoods. From the rustic charm of antique oak to the warmth of traditional cherry, Baird Brothers has what you need to make your home inspiring. Baird Brothers, our family's heritage, your family's home.
Why choose local? Because you live here, work here, learn here, relax here, and celebrate here. 21 WFMJ is our family's only locally owned TV station, and our focus is local. Other TV stations don't have that same focus, as their owners are somewhere else. But 21 WFMJ is rooted in the Valley. Local people making decisions that affect your life, right here where you live.
But now you can see every school, to the smallest school, to the intermediate schools, to the schools in the outlying areas. It gives you coverage that you could just never get to before. It's something that's great to experience, and it's opened up a whole new wave of sports viewership. The possibilities are endless here at YSN. Push the envelope every day. Try something new. If it works, great. If it doesn't, well, let's try another angle, and we just keep moving forward. My name is Mike Ackelson, and my sports network is your sports network.
Reliability. Innovation. Scale. These three values are those we look forward to in our business and in our team. If you're ready for a reliable employer who looks constantly to think outside the box in big ways, we're ready for you. Apply now. Help us push the envelope and deliver success. Envelope 1. Take that one extra step. We are Kent State in the Valley. Start and finish one of more than 25 bachelor's or associate degree programs, or start one of Kent State's 280 majors. With low tuition, public, and plenty of scholarship opportunities, we will help you maximize your education and minimize student debt. Enjoy the benefits of a smaller campus with all the opportunities of a large university. Save money, stay close to home. Apply today by visiting kent.edu/Trumbull.
How lucky are we to have not one, but two 18-hole Donald Ross Championship golf courses right here in our backyards. Mill Creek Golf Course was selected by Golf Week as one of America's 30 best municipal courses, continuing to challenge golfers of all levels and featuring golf instruction by PGA professionals, a state-of-the-art practice range, a PGA of America recognized pro shop, kids programs, and a relaxing grill room for a memorable golf experience. For more information or to schedule a tee time, visit millcreekmetroparks.org.
At Greenwood Chevrolet, we offer a worry-free experience for all our customers.
When your vehicle needs service,
our award-winning team will get you back on the road.
No worries.
That's what going the extra mile means. Only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
You're not waiting to see what the world has in store for you. It's more about what you have in store for the world. All you need is the opportunity. All you need are the resources of a large university and the advantages of a personalized academic setting, where you can experience new worlds in the arts and sciences, business, and education, and make them your own. We are where you shape your future. We are Youngstown State University, and proud.
WRS Wealth Advisors, the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists. Located on South Avenue in Boardman.
Before the lights come on, before the workday begins, before a long day is ended, or it's time to have fun. It all starts with the people at Joe Dickey Electric. From replacing a light fixture in your home to building a substation for your business, no job is too big or too small. The people of Joe Dickey Electric power them all. Joe Dickey Electric. Over 60 years of powering the Mahoning Valley.
Hi, I'm Colin Chupa.
And I'm Kelsey Clem from K-Squared Marketing.
Our boutique marketing firm specializes in media planning and buying, public relations, event marketing strategies, and strategic sponsorships.
We can integrate our services with your existing game plan, or we can be your entire marketing team.
Your goals, our game plan.
Let's win together. Call K-Squared Marketing at 330-623-2730 or visit ksquared.marketing to learn more.
Now is the time to think about your future, where you want to go, what you want to be. Your future can start now at Kent State Salem or Kent State East Liverpool. We have programs that will open doors and provide opportunities for you to pursue your passion. We are affordable, we are close. You call it hometown, we call it Kent State University. Learn more at www.kent.edu/Columbiana. You belong here.
Hi, this is Tommy Clem, owner of WRS Insurance Solutions.
WRS Insurance Solutions is a local independent agency that specializes in life, Medicare, long-term care, and disability products. Call us at 330-953-3722 or visit us at wrsinsuranceSolutions.com to learn more.
Good luck to all the student athletes in the Valley.
Jimmy Sudman here, Director of Isle, Purple Cat, and Golden String. We are happy to support YSN and two of my favorite people, Scotty Mincher and Super Dave O'Malley. We are an agency that provides services for adults with disabilities. We infuse humor, passion, and joy into their lives. If you know of any folks with disabilities that need our assistance, please contact us.
It means the world to me to know that what we're doing is impacting people. And whether it's simply, I got to watch my son or daughter when I was out of town, or we just love watching YSN. We love what you do for our son or daughter. So whenever someone says thank you or someone is appreciative of what we're doing, it tells me everyone at YSN is doing what we initially set out to do, which is shine a light on these athletes and help them kind of promote themselves. My name's Anthony Hartwig, and my sports network is your sports network.
#21 News delivers the news as it happens, using the latest technology from where it happens.
Live here outside the Mahoning County.
On air, online,
Wednesday afternoon weather update. Very dangerous.
and on the 21 News social media platforms.
I'm on the road right now.
21 News, the Valley's only locally owned source for trusted news since 1953.
Growing up, I love figuring out how things work, putting things together. I love being able to come up with an idea, design it, just the whole process of creating things. I go to school here at Youngstown State, and my passion is 3D design. I chose YSU because all the equipment, the research being done here, it's like a playground for me. I'm Alex, and I'm Y and proud.
So the customer, has a concern with their vehicle. They bring it in. As the day goes on, we track the vehicle. Once the technician finds out what's wrong with it, they bring it to us. We make an estimate for them. We let them know what's wrong with it, how much it's going to be. I always try to calm people down the most that I can, let them know that they can trust us and that we're going to do the best we can to help them and get it fixed. I'm Erica Hovis, and I'm ready to go the extra mile for you.
Quality, customer service, and integrity. Those are the 4 words that have driven our success since 1957 at Joe Dickey Electric.
Joe Dickey Electric is one Mahoning Valley landmark business that stays current with the requirements of our customers. Family owned and managed, we are an electrical contractor and energy solutions provider. Every member of our team adds to his or her skill set through ongoing training. Residential, commercial, industrial, automotive, and more. We keep ahead of the needs of our customers with a fleet of more than 50 vehicles and 24/7 emergency service, so you're never left in the dark.
Welcome back to Western Reserve Stadium. I think that's what they call it.
I think so. That's what I heard, yeah.
Western Reserve leading Jackson-Milton 14-9 at halftime. We got about 5 minutes left at half. Noah, let's talk about the first half a little bit. Off to a slow start, both of these teams, but that second quarter, most of the action got started. It was a quick first half.
It was a quick first half. Lots of running, lots of ground game, running the ball, and that just eats the clock up. And but then Western Reserve kind of opened it up through the air. They had 2 nice passes. That's Henning being able to connect with Riccardi not once but twice. And one of those was on, I believe it was, I have it written down, it was about a 50-yard bomb that he threw, and a very nice one. I believe it was actually a 54-yarder for a touchdown, and that was huge offense. And we saw his arm early as he threw that one that went through the hands in the end zone early in the game, and then it ended up being a turnover on downs after that. But Jackson-Milton fired right back. They marched down the field with only 2 minutes and was able to kick a 30-yard field goal to tie it, or not to tie, excuse me, to add some points to the board before the half. And it's 14-9, and Milton gets the ball. CJ, what do you expect from their offense coming out of the gate?
Well, you would expect a little bit more urgency.
I think so.
Coming down to the wire, you're down by 5. O'Neal Cruz just scored some runs, so
out-of-town scoreboard update. O'Neal Cruz
hit a triple, whatever.
2 RBI
Hitting
triple.
the ball hard doesn't matter, but whatever,
Well, if you were Mark Madden, you would suggest that he gets sent back to AAA.
Naturally.
And that's all the time we have for Pirate Sports Talk at this halftime. And rant. But no, I think Jackson-Milton, we haven't seen urgency from them. They had 2 minutes to go. And, I mean, they had, luckily it paid off big because it was a huge run and set them up. But they were running the ball on 4th down and just making some questionable decisions on that last drive, not really airing it out. And I think there was 19 seconds to go, and they had a couple shots at the end zone potentially, and you just throw a little shuffle pass for 4 yards.
Yeah, that was the confusing play for me. I was expecting them to throw it or run.
Take one shot at the end zone.
I was expecting them to run. You were expecting them to throw it, and all he did was shovel it forward like Big Ben.
With a bad elbow, got the 10.
It really did nothing.
Yeah, no. Now, I will say, though, part of the problem for Jackson-Milton is Western Reserve's defensive line has started to make some big plays and get in the backfield and really disrupt Xavi and make him scramble, and it's put some pressure, and it's made him uncomfortable, and you've seen that already with the 2 picks he's thrown.
Yeah. Well, you would imagine Jackson-Milton, they want to defend that perfect record. 3-0, looking to go 4-0. Western Reserve, on the other hand, looking to defend their home field and get back to 500.
Chance to get back to 500 sets you up well for conference play coming up. Jackson-Milton still has a great opportunity to take this game and stay undefeated. And we see Reserve taking the field again. Milton already returned. We got about a minute and a half left before the second half kicks off here in Western Reserve.
So a little bit more left at halftime. We will take a quick timeout. We'll be right back for a second half kickoff.
How lucky are we to have not one, but two 18-hole Donald Ross Championship golf courses right here in our backyards. Mill Creek Golf Course was selected by Golf Week as one of America's 30 best municipal courses, continuing to challenge golfers of all levels and featuring golf instruction by PGA professionals, a state-of-the-art practice range, a PGA of America recognized pro shop, kids programs, and a relaxing grill room for a memorable golf experience. For more information or to schedule a tee time, visit millcreekmetroparks.org.
Every customer has a story, whether it's buying a car for the first time, helping them get approved, or finding the perfect car for their budget. I'm proud that people trust me with their story. I'm Tracy, and I'm ready to go the extra mile for you, only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
It's storm season.
I think we're under the gun for some heavy storms over the next couple of hours.
And Storm Tracker 21 is ready.
This is probably the one we're keeping a closer eye on.
On air.
And locally, we're going to have a lot of eyes on our area.
Online.
All right, let's talk high-risk futurecast and the timing of this weather.
On social media and on our app.
Notice we'll have scattered showers on Thursday.
Stay ready with Storm Tracker 21.
The severe weather threat now through around sunset this evening.
Hi, this is Tommy Clem, owner of WRS Insurance Solutions.
WRS Insurance Solutions is a local independent agency that specializes in life, Medicare, long-term care, and disability products. Call us at 330-953-3722 or visit us at wrsinsurancesolutions.com to learn more.
Good luck to all the student athletes in the Valley.
Hi, I'm Colin Chupa.
And I'm Kelsey Clem from K-Squared Marketing.
Our boutique marketing firm specializes in media planning and buying, public relations, event marketing strategies, and strategic sponsorships.
We can integrate our services with your existing game plan, or we can be your entire marketing team.
Your goals, our game plan.
Let's win together. Call K-Squared Marketing at 330-623-2730 or visit ksquared.marketing to learn more.
We are Kent State in the Valley. Start and finish one of more than 25 bachelor's or associate degree programs, or start one of Kent State's 280 majors. With low tuition, public, and plenty of scholarship opportunities, we will help you maximize your education and minimize student debt. Enjoy the benefits of a smaller campus with all the opportunities of a large university. Save money, stay close to home. Apply today by visiting kent.edu/Trumbull.
Here we go on to the second half. Western Reserve leads it 14-9. Jackson-Milton will get the ball to start second half. Now for your out-of-town scoreboard, the Buccos are leading it 4-0 over the Cardinals. Can you believe it, Noah?
I cannot, actually. Well, Contreras pitched tonight. He's been one of their more reliable starters. So I am surprised, though, that they haven't given up a run yet.
As we say often, obviously, all Pirates fans around here.
In Eastern Ohio, big Pirate fan base. Must be pretty big if they still black out the games on MLB Network.
It's true. So here we go. We're ready for the second half. Jackson-Milton gets the ball first. That is kicked away. Open lane. And there he goes at the 40. And will be brought down at midfield. A little bit extracurricular activities at the end of that play. Two sides go away from each other. A nice run to get things kicked off in the second half.
That was a hard tackle there by the kicker. Last line of defense, showing he's got that dog in him making that play.
Uh-huh.
Saved a touchdown.
Yes, he did. Yeah, he did.
It's a full moon out tonight, CJ, but it is hidden behind a cloud, it looks like.
Is it? I suppose it. Oh, yeah, it is. Alex Shavi, we'll see what he can conjure up. Sets up a man in motion. And a shovel pass to Zayas to the right side. Gets to the 50. Just getting started in the second half. Jackson-Milton with the first possession. They're trailing by 5. Well, this is go time for them, Noah.
They got
find
excellent.
themselves down by 5. Excellent field possession.
Excellent field position. This is their chance.
QB keeper gets over the 50, near the 47.
First hit by Butts and brought down by Barris, picks up a couple yards.
It'll be 3rd and 4 from the 47.
Ball at midfield here on the logo. See what they cook up. Probably another run.
Yeah.
Just knowing that the way their offense has been playing so far.
Xavi sets up under center. Handoff to the right side. Zayas gets a first down and then some.
Got some room on that right-hand side. Found a little lane and cut up to the sideline. Great job moving those sticks. Ball at the 40. Jackson-Milton on the march.
First and 10 on the 40. What? I didn't see. Man in motion. Handoff up the middle. Brought down at the 37.
I don't know if you noticed this, CJ, but sometimes when they do a run like that, they have, it's usually number 24 or 20 in the backfield. He just kind of jumps and throws his hands up right when the ball is snapped. And he's got yellow gloves on, bright yellow underneath gloves. And it's confused me for like the 3rd time. I keep thinking there's a snap penalty. I just see his arms flail.
Shovel pass. He gets hit hard. Over the 35.
He did a good job lowering his body and just trying to plow through that, but he's brought down. It's going to be 3rd and 3. Reserves defense got some work to do here on 3rd down.
Third and 3. Xavi under center. Man in motion, right side. QB keeper up the middle. There's the hole! Brought down over the 15.
Wow, and he went right through the teeth of the defense, attack in that middle, finds a little hole, and he was gone. Great job by reserve, though, catching up to him. I thought he was gone for the touchdown.
Oh, and Xavi kind of limping a little bit in the huddle right now. He's in pain.
Yeah, you see they sent number 12 over to get the play instead of Xavi that time. I'm thinking if he's a little banged up, a little stinger right now, they're going to...
Yeah, they're taking him out.
Oh, they do take him out. Let's say look for a handoff, but...
Well, now it'll be... What number is that? 8? Mitchell. Mitchell, the quarterback now. Going to the left side. over the 10, nearing the 7. Caden Mitchell takes over as the backup quarterback. Xavi getting looked at. He was sort of limping around, so hopefully nothing too serious for Jackson-Milton's sake.
No, and that was a low snap to Mitchell, so good job by someone not really in that QB role, being able to field it and get quite a few yards. It's going to bring 2nd and goal, 2nd and 3 actually.
Yeah, 2nd and 3 on the 7. And just keeping with them to the right side. He gets
he breaks it
on his feet.
And that was Tanner Butler with the, no, they're going to say he's down.
Wow. Maybe by a yard.
One and that? 1st and goal from the 1. And Tanner Butler, they tried to pull him by the jersey. He just kept chugging along. Great play there.
Just tell everybody to go. If they throw it, so be it. We can't line up.
And a coach for reserve coming through. Frustrated there. He's calling Iowa.
Balls inside the 1. Looks like about 2 feet to go.
Where's he going?
Where is he? The coaches left the coaches. He's going to the sideline. And I don't know if you caught it. He said, just send them all. If they throw, so be it. They're going to send the house on this one, CJ.
And a timeout taken by Jackson-Milton. And so we will take a timeout.
Coca's Pizza, your high school football headquarters. Come to pregame with half-off select appetizers in our dining room starting at 5 p.m. Also want to stay for the game? We'll be playing it live. That's Coca's Pizza. We serve it hot.
Six minutes, 46 seconds left in the 3rd. Western Reserve nursing a 5-point lead. Jackson-Milton on the brink of scoring.
Frank, I'll take that into account.
First and goal on the 1. Xavi back under center. Man in motion. There's a shovel pass, and he gets brought down.
Good job there by reserve, stuffing him.
Keegan White trying to find himself in the end zone, but it looks like an injured Blue Devil player, and so we will take an injury timeout.
How lucky are we to have not one, but 2 18-hole Donald Ross Championship golf courses right here in our backyards. Mill Creek Golf Course was selected by Golf Week as one of America's 30 best municipal courses, continuing to challenge golfers of all levels and featuring golf instruction by PGA professionals, a state-of-the-art practice range, a PGA of America recognized pro shop, kids programs, and a relaxing grill room for a memorable golf experience. For more information or to schedule a tee time, visit millcreekmetroparks.org.
Every customer has a story, whether it's buying a car for the first time, helping them get approved, or finding the perfect car for their budget. I'm proud that people trust me with their story. I'm Tracy, and I'm ready to go the extra mile for you, only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
Storm season.
I think we're under the gun for some heavy storms over the next couple of hours.
And Storm Tracker 21 is ready.
This is probably the one we're keeping a closer eye on.
On air,
And locally, we're going to have a lot of eyes on our area.
Online.
All right, let's talk high-risk futurecast and the timing of this weather.
On social media and on our app.
Notice we'll have scattered showers on Thursday.
Stay ready with Storm Tracker 21.
The severe weather threat now through around sunset this evening.
Hi, this is Tommy Clem, owner of WRS Insurance Solutions.
WRS Insurance Solutions is a local independent agency that specializes in life, Medicare, long-term care, and disability products. Call us at 330-953-3722 or visit us at wrsinsurancesolutions.com to learn more.
Good luck to all the student athletes in the Valley.
And we're back.
6 minutes, 32 seconds left in the third.
He makes his way off on his own power, so that's a good sign.
Who was it? That was number 5 down?
Yes.
Dom Riccardi. He's had a huge game thus far. So hopefully nothing too serious. He is, and they're giving him the mustard, Noah.
They are giving him the mustard. We mentioned this earlier off air. They have mustard on their table. I heard that helps with cramps.
Handoff, up the middle, and a touchdown.
He's in.
There was Xavi on the QB keeper. Jackson-Milton takes the 1-point lead. Extra point will be they're going to go for 2. Yes, they are going for 2. Xavi under center. Looks for an open man. In the end zone, and that's deflected. Beautifully done. That was I believe that was Fisher Himes on the one that blocked that pass.
And a great defensive stop there by reserve on the 2-point conversion, and that would have made it a 3-point game. So now Blue Jays take a 1-point lead.
Yep, Jackson-Milton leads at 15-14 with 6 minutes, 30 seconds left in the third.
When looking for home design inspiration, don't just be inspired, be Baird inspired. Whether new or remodeling, Baird Brothers has the latest trends like shiplap to refresh your home. Go from inspiration to installation with our wide selection of in-stock American hardwoods. From the rustic charm of antique oak to the warmth of traditional cherry, Baird Brothers has what you need to make your home inspiring. Baird Brothers, our family's heritage, your family's home.
Jackson-Milton leads at 15-14 after the touchdown by Xavi on the QV keeper. 6 minutes, 30 seconds left in the third.
And
that ball kicked away and picked up. Couldn't see who picked that up. Ramsey.
Last call for your 50 gift tickets. There's a big pot, so get in on it. These girls are anxious. They want to sell some tickets, man. Help them out.
So Western Reserve will begin this drive on the 38. Under 6.5 minutes remaining in the third. Jackson-Milton nursing a 1-point lead. Definitely a low-scoring affair between these two teams.
Low scoring, but both teams off. Wasn't it a scoreless first though?
Yeah, I
so
believe
both teams starting to pick it up here as the game goes on.
Deep pass to the 45.
And that's been a big factor. Western Reserve lighting it up from the pocket.
Heading to Cannon. You can feel a little sense of urgency now for Western Reserve.
They want to answer back, and they want to answer back quickly. Taking some time to get this play in, though. I like how they almost all in unison check the wrist. Yeah.
I thought the same thing.
It's like they're getting their mission.
Their mission brief. Looking to pass again. Going deep. And Henning trying for Cannon again.
And we'll stick with you while CJ fixes his microphone. An incomplete pass, trying for Cannon again. Going to bring up 2nd and 10.
Little technical difficulties. We get this fixed, though.
We're all good from the booth.
Second and 10 from the 44. Handoff. It is Stamp over the 40, near the 36. And an injury timeout. Yeah, cramping. Got to bring the mustard out. And so for this, we will take a timeout.
We are Kent State in the Valley. Start and finish one of more than 25 bachelor's or associate degree programs, or start one of Kent State's 280 majors. With low tuition, public, and plenty of scholarship opportunities, we will help you maximize your education and minimize student debt. Enjoy the benefits of a smaller campus with all the opportunities of a large university. Save money, stay close to home. Apply today by visiting kent.edu/Trumbull.
At Sheely's, it's our 70th anniversary, and we want to thank our customers by offering $70 off every $1,000 spent when you donate to Akron Children's Hospital. Plus, get 12-month special financing. Stack up the savings when you shop for every room in your house, furniture, appliances, mattresses, and more. And remember, August 29th through September 10th, get $70 off every $1,000 spent, plus 12-month special financing. Sheely's, the best things in life happen at home.
Jimmy Sudman here, Director of Isle, Purple Cat, and Golden String. We are happy to support YSN and two of my favorite people, Scotty Mincher and Super Dave O'Malley. We are an agency that provides services for adults with disabilities. We infuse humor, passion, and joy into their lives. If you know of any folks with disabilities that need our assistance, please contact us.
Winter, spring, summer, and fall, Mill Creek Metro Parks is your park for all seasons. Make a memory in the park. Plan your visit today at millcreekmetroparks.org.
Five minutes, 29 seconds left in the third. Jackson-Milton leads at 15-14. After the injury timeout taken, walking on his own power. Here's a little shovel pass to Stamp. Still on his feet, he gets a first down. Nicely done by Stamp. One more week.
Yep. Because this is only their third week.
Discussing some scores in Pennsylvania.
Starting next week, we should be broadcasting you guys our first PA game.
Pocket collapsing, looking for the end zone. And
oh, wow.
Caught! What a catch! Luke Ramsey.
Luke Ramsey, what a terrific pass and a great speed by Ramsey, creating some separation. CJ, I've been impressed with Henning. He had a slow start, and he's come out. He's been slinging. That's his third touchdown pass.
The extra point attempted by Chudasoy. High snap, but it is up, and it is good. Western Reserve leads it 21-15. Well, what was really a slow start for both sides, offenses have started to get things rolling, and it'll be up to the Western Reserve defense to hold Jackson-Milton.
It's storm season.
I think we're under the gun for some heavy storms over the next couple of hours.
And Storm Tracker 21 is ready.
This is probably the one we're keeping a closer eye on.
On air.
And locally, we're going to have a lot of eyes on our area.
Online.
All right, let's talk high-risk futurecast and the timing of this weather.
On social media and on our app.
Notice we'll have scattered showers on Thursday.
Stay ready with Storm Tracker 21.
The severe weather threat now through around sunset this evening.
Coca's Pizza, your high school football headquarters. Come to pregame with half-off select appetizers in our dining room starting at 5 p.m. Also want to stay for the game? We'll be playing it live. That's Coca's Pizza. We serve it hot.
Western Reserve leads at 21-15 with 5 minutes, 8 seconds remaining in the third. And see how the Blue Jays defense can respond to that Luke Henning, Luke Ramsey touchdown, the Henning-Ramsey connection. They're trying to figure out how to set that ball on the they got it.
A little bit of difficulties down there. Not a lot of wind. I don't know what the problem was.
Yeah, just couldn't set it.
It was the wrong tee they brought out.
I guess, yeah.
Oh, he fumbled.
Bobble, and he'll be brought down. After that bobble, he had no chance. And Jackson-Milton will begin this drive on the 22.
That would have been devastating if he dropped that one, if he lost that one. Milton needs a score. Well, they don't need one, but they need to at least get a little bit of a drive together, give their defense a little bit of rest. Come out here, you're only down a score.
Five minutes left in the third.
Yep.
Xavi, handoff, had nowhere to go.
Brought down by a host of tacklers for reserve. And that could bring up 2nd and 10. I like to see Xavi air it out again. I know he's had the 2 interceptions, but he looked competent in the pocket if you give him some time. Oh, and an injury,
Yep,
unfortunately.
Injury. I can't see the number.
Cramping.
Yeah, another cramp. We see that a lot, especially early in the season.
Yeah.
When the weather's still warm.
Well, it's unseasonably hot today. It was 83 at the start of the kickoff, and
currently 76.
Still, yeah, it's still pretty warm out, and you're played already a whole half.
So while they get that situation settled, we will take a timeout.
Before the lights come on, before the workday begins, before a long day is ended, or it's time to have fun. It all starts with the people at Joe Dickey Electric. From replacing a light fixture in your home to building a substation for your business, no job is too big or too small. The people of Joe Dickey Electric power them all. Joe Dickey Electric, over 60 years of powering the Mahoning Valley.
First thing that really struck me was, of course, the passion the YSN team had of sports. But what really stood out was the respect they seem to show every program in the area. There seemed to be no bias, and I truly admired that. You got to work hard for what you get. You're not going to win a beauty contest around here. You got to put the work in northeastern Ohio, and YSN certainly does that and kind of personify the area. My name is Super Dave O'Malley, and my sports network is your sports network.
Western Reserve leads at 21-15 with 4 minutes, 51 seconds left in the third. Jackson-Milton back on offense. It is 2nd and 10. I didn't see the number of the injured player, but he got up and started walking off the field. Screen pass. It is to Stank, who gets brought down, had nowhere to go.
No, he ran out of room on the sideline there, and a great play by Reserve. So it's 3rd and 10.
Yeah, this Western Reserve defense coming up huge right now.
It's time for a big play by either team right here.
One of the bigger plays of the game.
I know, there's still 16 minutes left of the game, but this is huge right here for momentum. The cowbells are out, the chairs are stomped. We're getting loud.
From the gun. Pocket collapsing, and he's brought down.
Wow, and a big sack. And they connect with the sack. Western Reserve's made some big plays in the backfield, putting pressure, but that's the first time they got a sack. So a big sack at least. They've had a couple, but on a big play like that, they're able to bring them down, and what a great 3 and out they caused. And you're going to see the punt team come on.
4th and long causes Samuel Cohn come out and punt this one away. He does have a strong arm. We've seen it today.
This one high and out.
Punts that one out of bounds. And it looks like they will start this.
Oh, and they're mad about that spot, but
the 45, maybe?
Was he like judging by the crowd's reaction?
I don't know.
I don't think he had any clue where to spot that one. And he goes, well, the crowd doesn't like this, so that's probably wrong. He had it back at like the 49 and then brings it out to the 43.
That's an interesting way to do that.
That was. And once they're satisfied, that's where the spot is.
So it'll be back in the hands of Luke Henning and the Blue Devils. 3 minutes, 18 seconds left in the third. 1st and 10, they'll start on the Blue Jays 43.
CJ, we have our first out-of-town score coming in, and it's a big one. It's Crestview 63-0 over Campbell Memorial.
Wow.
Yeah, they played 8-minute quarters in the second half. It was 63-0 at the half, so just scoreless in the second.
That's how it ended?
Yeah, 63-0 final score. They played 8-minute quarters for the second.
Yeah. Long throw!
And that's going to be, I think, another offensive pass interference. No, they're going to...
Defensive.
They're going to huddle this one up. I just saw, all I saw was him fall down the defender, and that's what made my instinct go to offensive pass interference. They've called that once already this game.
Defensive pass interference. Wow. And so they will bring that out to the 28. It'll be 1st and 10. 3 minutes, 11 seconds left in the third. How about that? 8-minute quarters. You'd imagine they probably put the JV team in there.
You would think, yeah. Just kind of ran and let the clock run down. Impressive win for Crestview, who's had a tough season to start it out so far. So, and that's not a bad team, Crestview. I think they'll be good going down the stretch in their conference, but they had some tough opponents early on.
That's certainly a good way to enforce your will, I suppose.
Absolutely, show that their record isn't going to define them early on in this season.
2nd and 8. Henning from the gun. Little screen pass to Cannon. Still on his feet, nearing the sideline. There's a couple flags on the play.
Might be a hold on reserve. Face mask.
Yep.
Looks like it's a face mask penalty against the Blue Jays. Let's see what we got here. Face mask.
So that's another, well, it's within the 26. I don't know if that's 15 yards or half the distance to the goal. Looks like half the distance, but either way, they're still discussing where to put it. But either way, a big call there, and reserve about having a chance about to go up 2 scores, and that would just be detrimental to Jackson-Milton. With still 14 minutes left, though, so plenty of time. It's just they need to get a stop.
Henning from the gun, man in motion left. Oh, he gets hit hard.
Number 21, Ezekiel Brock, blowing that middle up and bringing him down.
He was on him immediately.
He heard me up here saying they need a big stop, and
he said, "I'll do it for you, Noah."
He said, "Call my number."
He said, "You know what? Let's do it for Noah." From the gun. Looking for a man downfield for the end zone, and
another flag. This could go either way again with pass interference.
I think that might be against Jackson.
It is against Western Reserve as they're walking it back.
Yep.
So that's the second offensive pass interference we've seen this game.
Yeah, like we said, you almost never see that in high
No.
school. To see it twice in this game is surprising, to say the least.
That's going to back him up to 2nd and, I think, 25.
That really puts
Or 2nd and 30.
Really puts a pause on this drive.
Absolutely. It says 3rd and 30, but I think you get to replay the down. I think it's 2nd and 30.
Yep, 2nd.
Ball from the 32-yard line will be 3rd down and a long way to go for the Rebels.
They say still at 3rd down. Okay. No, they're fixing it 2nd.
Looking for a man.
Oh, and a risky throw.
Pick! Oh, man, that was picked off by number 53. He's not on our list. There's a flag.
Flag on the play on the other side. That was bad decision making by Henny there. He should have just eaten the sack. He tried to underhand toss it right to a defender. We got to see what this flag is. Jackson-Milton's fired up their side. They're going to call a hold on reserve. That's going to be declined, and it's going to be Milton's ball.
Man, that's probably the first big mistake from Western Reserve that we've seen today.
He had that first pick, but I think that was more of a good play by Butler Reed in that one.
Yeah.
And that, like you said, that was just a true mistake by Henning right there as he was flushed out of the pocket. And another thing is, too, he could have just thrown that down. Once you're outside of those hash marks, there's no more intentional grounding. He didn't need to throw it to a receiver. He could have just flicked it out of bounds. So, costly error there. I mean, he was running for his life.
Yeah. So that will bring back the Jackson-Milton offense. And Western Reserve was very close to going up by 2 scores. Opening the door for the Blue Jays downfield, and that's going to be way overthrown.
Luke Brown got away with a hold on that one as he was kind of tugging the shoulder the whole way down that field.
I think that was such an overthrow.
Wasn't catchable.
Nah.
That's true. Well, that's why I was saying maybe
a
hold, not the pass interference, but a hold.
Yeah.
You got to let him go after 5 yards down the field.
True. Minute 30 left in the 3rd. 2nd and 10 on the 40. Xavi from the gun. Man in motion right. Looking downfield. He's got a man, 1st down. And
they're going to give him the first. Some disagreements from the booth up here, but
of course all the referees in the stands have to
what are their OSHA permit numbers, CJ?
I still have that card with the OSHA permit number. Just in case.
Just in case I need to make a call, you know.
Just in case. Xavi under center. 2 wide. Man in motion. And the flag. That's a false start.
False start on the line for Jackson-Milton. Going to back him up 5 yards. 1st and 15.
Under a minute left in the 3rd now. Definitely a slower quarter than the first 2.
Yeah, it's definitely feels like this quarter's kind of dragged on a bit. I think it's just because both teams going through the air a bit more.
Some of the injuries.
Yeah, there's been some cramps. Luckily, nothing too serious, although we don't know the status of Darney.
Yeah. 1st and 15. Looking downfield. A lot of time. He's got a receiver. It is McDevitt, and he gets brought down at the 45. Second and 6, and it looks like that'll be the last play of this 3rd quarter. And that it is. So after 3, Western Reserve leads it 21-15.
How lucky are we to have not one, but two 18-hole Donald Ross Championship golf courses right here in our backyards. Mill Creek Golf Course was selected by Golf Week as one of America's 30 best municipal courses, continuing to challenge golfers of all levels and featuring golf instruction by PGA professionals, a state-of-the-art practice range, a PGA of America recognized pro shop, kids programs, and a relaxing grill room for a memorable golf experience. For more information or to schedule a tee time, visit millcreekmetroparks.org.
The environment in the hospital can be very intense for a patient. Being able to put a smile on their face brightens up my day. I go to Youngstown State University and my passion is nursing. What I love about studying nursing is that it takes you out of the classroom and into the lab. It's really hands-on. The professors here push you to be your absolute best, so if you want it, you gotta work hard for it. I am so excited about my future. I'm Shantiana and I am why I'm proud.
On to the fourth quarter. Here we go. The final 12 minutes of this game. Western Reserve leading at 21-15. Jackson-Milton's offense remaining on the field. It's 2nd and 6 on the Blue Devils' 45. Man in motion, Xavi will hand it off to Butler to the left side. Still on his feet. He gets a first down. Nice run by Butler.
Nice run by Butler there, picking up the first down. I thought he was going to be picked up in the backfield there by Reserve and making quick work to get out of trouble, getting down the field. Ball on the 39 and Jackson-Milton on the drive. Touchdown ties it, extra point takes the lead.
Xavi in the gun. And in motion left. It is Stank. It is a handoff and has nowhere to go.
Eaten up, blown up there. Host of Blue Devil tacklers. And some scrimmaging going on that pylon after. It's the full moon tonight, CJ. It's driving people. It's a beautiful night for a game.
Yes, it is. Gorgeous night. It was a gorgeous day today.
It was.
A injury timeout. That is 76. He's not on my list, so looked like a lineman.
Quality, customer service, and integrity. Those are the 4 words that have driven our success since 1957 at Joe Dickey Electric.
Joe Dickey Electric is one Mahoning Valley landmark business that stays current with the requirements of our customers. Family owned and managed, we are an electrical contractor and energy solutions provider. Every member of our team adds to his or her skill set through ongoing training. Residential, commercial, industrial, automotive, and more. We keep ahead of the needs of our customers with a fleet of more than 50 vehicles and 24/7 emergency service, so you're never left in the dark.
60 years ago, Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods began with 3 siblings, a hand-set sawmill, and a few local orders. And while business has certainly changed over the years, what has not are our principles of hard work, craftsmanship, and commitment to quality. At Baird Brothers, we're proud to put our name on the products we create, from moldings and doors to flooring and lumber. Thank you for 60 great years. We look forward to 60 more. Baird Brothers, for the place you love.
Western Reserve leading at 21-15, 10 minutes, 55 seconds left in the game. Man in motion, handoff to the right side, flag. And that was handed off to Caden Mitchell, who brings it to the 35. See what the flag's on.
Looks like it's going to be holding on the Blue Jays. So that's going to back them up 10.
We'll repeat second down. I'll bring them back 10. It'll be second and long.
It is 10 from the spot of the foul, so it's only second and 14. Or second and 15.
Xavi sets up in the gun. Looking for a man downfield. And overthrown out of bounds. Intended for Aiden Stank, the tight end.
He had a man open more on the inside around the 20. It's just under pressure, wasn't able to go through all his reads and had to make a quick throw. And that would have been tough. He was falling away towards the sideline.
I think he had more time than he thought he did. The line was doing a pretty good job holding.
I think so, and those guys weren't that close to him when he threw that. 3rd and 15, and this is 4 down territory for Jackson-Milton.
There's a handoff. He gets snuffed. Zayas had no chance.
I like that call, though, because you know it's 4 down territory, so you try to catch him off guard as you think reserve might be thinking pass and just try to pick up 5-6 yards, make it much more manageable. But credit to reserve sniffing that one out. And now it's 4th and long, and they're gonna punt.
Oh, wow.
So with 10 minutes left, and Jackson-Milton down 6, the punt team comes on.
Really putting trust in their defense are the Blue Jays.
A good punt.
Ball's kicked. Looks like it's marked at the 15-yard line.
That will be marked at
the 12.
12. So a nice punt by Cone. And Western Reserve back with the ball. 9 minutes, 44 seconds.
So final 9 minutes, 44 seconds. Obviously, Jackson-Milton needs a big stop here. That drive just kind of stalled after the holding. It was good. Once you had that 2nd and 15, they tried to go through the air, nothing going, and it stalls them out. And still plenty of time, though, to get the ball back. They just got to make a stop. They have 2 of their timeouts. They did have to burn one earlier.
Henning starts at the 12. There's a handoff. Up the middle, big hole. Gets brought down at the 20.
Okay, remember the winning ticket is 701917. Pick up your winnings at the concession stand, $283.50.
9 minutes, 15 seconds left. 2nd and 2 on the 20.
Second down and 2 for the
Henning from the gun. Handoff to the right side. Looking for a hole. Doesn't have it.
He covered a lot of ground there only to get back to the line of scrimmage. I kept thinking he was turning up the field, and he never did. And it could be 3rd and 2 again. This would be huge if the Blue Jays could get him off the field right now, 3 and out.
Blue Devils getting their signs from their coaches, what they want to do. They're nursing a 6-point lead. If nothing else, burning clock. 2nd and 2. Up the middle.
He's not going to get it.
No. Not enough. What do they do here?
I think you have to punt. It'd be foolish not to. I mean, chances are it could work out very well in your favor, but you don't want to be in the athletic director's office on Monday morning being asked why didn't you punt. Oh, wow.
I think they were trying to get the Blue Jays napping
or to jump maybe.
Jump, yep.
And
that's a timeout taken. So timeout taken by Western Reserve. We'll see what they decide to do after this timeout.
At Greenwood Chevrolet, we offer a worry-free experience for all our customers. We'll help build your perfect vehicle
and lock in your trade value
while your vehicle is being built.
No worries.
That's what going the extra mile means. Only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
Why choose local? Because you live here, work here, learn here, relax here, and celebrate here. 21 WFMJ is our Valley's only locally owned TV station, and our focus is local. Other TV stations don't have that same focus, as their owners are somewhere else. But 21 WFMJ is rooted in the Valley. Local people making decisions that affect your life, right here where you live.
Western Reserve leading 21-15, 7 minutes, 35 seconds left in the game. It is 4th and 1, and a QB keeper up the middle, and it's a first down. So a little bit of a risky call there, but it works out for the Blue Devils.
I can't believe they went for it.
From the gun. Handoff up the middle. He cuts through, still on his feet. He gets first down.
So Reserve starting to march here, and Milton in trouble. They need stop.
Josh Stamp has really made a difference in this game after the injury by Jack Darney. Six and a half minutes. There's another run.
That one sniffed out. Good play by Milton. Getting some pressure at the line. Maybe gain a yard here at most.
Second and 9 on the 41. Henning trying to get the Blue Jays to jump. Looking for a man. He's got one. It is Cannon. Takes it to the 40.
And a great play finding a man in an open field. And Cannon does a good job getting a good run down, picking up about 10 extra yards on that one after the initial catch. And Western Reserve in their own territory now. Jackson-Milton's defense was lights out early, and now they're reeling. And Reserve with the ball on their 40.
First and 10 on the 40. There's a handoff up the middle. Big hole. Nicely done by Stamp.
22 getting up the pile. Gavin White. Nick Brock also on the tackle.
Well, this is a long drive for Western Reserve, wasting a ton of time.
We've already wasted about 5 minutes of clock. And 2nd and 4.
Another handoff. It gets brought down hard at the line of scrimmage.
Number 20 is in there. Tanner Butler making a stop. 3rd down for the Devils. Short yard. About 2 to go.
Third and 3 from the 33. Another handoff. Has room and a 1st down.
Oh, wow, a little fighting.
I don't know what that was.
I don't know what just happened there.
What was he doing?
Well, no, it was actually, I think, started by reserve. They weren't letting that Jackson-Milton.
What was he doing?
Yeah.
Get off him.
He wouldn't get off, and then Jackson-Milton making a boneheaded decision. Oh, and wow. That's not the right call there. That's a bad call. He was pushing him down to the ground. The refs missed that one.
I don't understand.
No. He was just laying on him. Now Jackson-Milton offsetting.
I mean, yeah.
That's what it should be. And it should have been on reserve until he gets back on top and pushes him once he was off. No, it's not. They came and waved that one off. That's the right call. And it's 15 yards from the starter.
But here's the bad part about it. You're having such a great drive. Why would you do that?
Yeah, I don't know. That was such a stupid decision by reserve. And the home crowd here are not happy, but that was the right call to make, to come out here and put the penalty on reserve. I don't understand how it's a 1st and 32, though. They seem to walk.
Yeah, I don't know what that was. That is very long.
They walked it back very far. I do think the penalty was rightfully applied to reserve, but did they give him 2 penalties?
They must have.
Oh, great. Now here's a discussion. Oh, no, wait. What's going on? Oh, they're bringing the...
Huh.
What? So they're calling it 1st and 10? That's not right at all. I'm so confused.
Fascinating.
What? I wish we had the permit numbers for this game, CJ, because I have a lot of questions to ask. And now there's a timeout.
A 25-yard penalty.
I don't get what the 1st down is, because a penalty if a penalty happens, you don't get a 1st down.
Yeah.
Makes no sense there. I don't know. Are these refs discussing it? What's going on?
Yeah, they're talking it over with the Jackson-Milton coach.
So I get the penalty on reserve, but I don't get why it's a 1st down and how is it 25 yards. Someone's getting a call to OSHA. I can assure.
I don't get it.
No.
Interesting.
Well, Jackson-Milton with a huge relief here.
That just saved them.
Yeah. They got to make the stop, though.
Nowhere to go. But this all stems, Noah, from the Western Reserve players just laying down.
There was like 4 guys on top of him. And then
I didn't see who it was. But.
No, there was like 3 or 4 guys on top. And Jackson-Milton tried to retaliate, unfortunately, which you can't do. I don't know if it's because what happened is if they give them the 1 penalty and then that's the 1st down, because it's always an automatic 1st down after or unnecessary, unsportsmanlike conduct. So I'm not sure if that first penalty on Milton and then they assessed 2 or 3 penalties because of the amount of people laying on him.
Maybe.
But yeah.
It's interesting that they give them a first down, a 1st and 10.
Yeah, that's also interesting.
Not a 1st and long.
Like a 1st and 25 or 1st and 15. Yeah.
Huh.
Now it's 2nd and 13. I don't think either coach was happy with.
No.
No.
I just don't understand the decision to just lay on the guy.
No, I don't understand that.
When you're leading and you're having an unreal drive, wasting a ton of time.
Hey, you get up and you go take your next snap. You leave them alone. Yeah. Why engage in that? And now it's 2nd and 13. And if I'm Jackson-Milton, I'm fired up.
Yeah, just save the game for you, potentially.
Potentially, yeah. I mean, it gives them a shot. Don't you wish they had mics like in college and high school? Or a college and pro?
I would love to hear an explanation on that.
Can we interview the ref after? Oh, wow.
On the field. And it's picked! Mitchell with the pick. He's nearing midfield. And what a twist. Well, Noah, how the turntables.
And, wow. So you get that bad penalty, and you get a nice first down stop, and huge pick there from Mitchell, and a nice return getting him all the way past the 50. And with 3 minutes and 52 seconds to go and a timeout left, Jackson-Milton in great position to drive down and even at least tie this game up.
Jackson-Milton still alive. Western Reserve, for the majority of this game, has been leading. Has never been able to really put this game away. They had a great opportunity that previous drive, and it fell apart in a hurry. There's an open man on the left side. He gets out of bounds.
Little outlet screen pass, just a dump off and a nice 4 or 5 yard gain.
Taking it to the 45.
And
Second and 7.
This would be a tough loss to swallow if you're Western Reserve. You've had multiple chances, as you said, to close this game out and just can't capitalize.
2nd and 7 on the 45. 3 minutes, 47 seconds left in the game. Xavi from the gun has 3 wide. Looks for one of them. Going deep. And it's caught!
Wow. I thought that was a pick. And no.
Aiden Stank with the touchdown.
What an impact Stank has had in this game. Coming in here, being huge plays. And that was a bold throw by Xavi, throwing into double coverage like that, hitting his man, and he was gone.
That ties this game. Jackson-Milton now looking to take the lead. Extra point is up, and it's good. Jackson-Milton with the 1-point lead. 3 minutes, 38 seconds left in the game.
What was that, a 45, 47-yarder?
45. Yep, 45-yard touchdown. An incredible turn of events. Western Reserve in the driver's seat all of 3 minutes ago. And it just turns on its head. Jackson-Milton with the 1-point lead.
How lucky are we to have not one, but 2 18-hole Donald Ross Championship golf courses right here in our backyards. Mill Creek Golf Course was selected by Golf Week as one of America's 30 best municipal courses, continuing to challenge golfers of all levels and featuring golf instruction by PGA professionals, a state-of-the-art practice range, a PGA of America recognized pro shop, kids programs, and a relaxing grill room for a memorable golf experience. For more information or to schedule a tee time, visit millcreekmetroparks.org.
Jackson-Milton leading at 22-21. What a turn of events here at Western Reserve Stadium. Looks like they call it the Western Reserve Gridiron.
Did I not call this a gridiron grass match earlier in this game? I knew. I had the foresight. And the crowd on JM's side of the field just electric right now.
Yeah, they're pumped up. Western Reserve they're stunned.
Look at them. They did a little huddle before. What are they going to try on this? Pull a Gerard. Ooh.
Squibb. Picked up by Riccardi to the right side. And he will bring it to the 32.
Not a bad return on that Squibb. And both teams having good special teams returns. I think that's what they were afraid of, is Western Reserve chewing off a big one there.
3 minutes, 30 seconds left in this game. 1st and 10, they'll start on the 33. Western Reserve looking to find a magical drive. Well, you thought their last drive would put this game away, but it fell apart in a hurry with the multiple penalties and the pick. Henning was set up in the shotgun. And a handoff to Stamp. Has a hole to the right side. And nearing a first down. Will be brought down out of bounds.
So a little short of the first down, but he gets out of bounds, so stops the clock with 3:24 remaining.
2nd and 1 on the 42. And an injured player. Some breaking news. East Palestine, for the first time in 3 years, Noah, has won a game.
Wow. And I'm sure YSN HQ is fired up for that one.
Yeah.
Got our home base in East Palestine. Just a great win for them against Latonia, 34-0.
I know DJ's elated.
DJ is so excited. I bet you he is peeking his mic doing someone else's game right now, yelling about the EP score. Congratulations to the Bulldogs.
3 years is a long time.
That's a long
in
drought.
high school sports.
You know, speaking of Latonia, I think I did a basketball game for them on a drought. I think it was their first win at home in like a year and a half.
Wow.
And that's basketball. So you play 10 or 11 games a year at home.
Yeah.
And that crowd was electric that night when they
Really?
won. So I can only imagine with
Yeah.
the EP crowd. That was a home game for them too, wasn't it?
It was, yes. 2nd and 1. Has a big hole and gets to the 50. That was Joey Sigworth. His first action of the game.
Jackson-Milton's got to make some adjustments here. They had that injury. They had a chance for the coaches to talk things over. They got to make adjustments. They're letting Western Reserve just run straight up the middle on them.
Three minutes left. Milton nursing a 1-point lead. 1st and 10 on the 50. Henning from the gun. Sets Stamp in motion left. Looking to throw. Bobble. He keeps it and will be brought back to the line of scrimmage. Well, that would have put this game away.
Yeah, it would have.
Just about.
If he fumbled that right there, he only got 2 timeouts and a long play clock in high school. Sense of urgency from the crowd
Yeah,
here.
they're getting a little restless. Handoff to Stamp. Has nowhere to go.
That was number 51, non-listed, making a nice play in the backfield there.
Mr. Not Listed.
We get these rosters from Max Preps. Another note to coaches, update your Max Preps. Goes a long way.
3rd and 13.
Huge play here. I mean, it's 4 down territory, but still a huge play on 3rd.
Minute 40. Henning looking for a receiver. Going downfield. And it's picked!
Number 8, Caden Mitchell with his 2nd interception to seal the game. What most likely seals the game. Yeah, I mean.
Not totally done yet, but yeah, you're right.
Well, could very well seal the game. Caden Mitchell, right place, right time. That was risky, him just heaving that one up there.
Yeah.
And Henning, who had a great night, makes a couple unfortunate errors that's cost them.
One minute, 23 seconds left in the game.
Yeah.
Down to a minute. Blue Jays with the 22-21 lead. A remarkable comeback for them. At one point this 4th quarter, it looked like Western Reserve was going to kind of put the final nail in the coffin and put this game away, but a remarkable turn of events within really 4 minutes.
Give credit to the Blue Jays.
That's
they didn't.
A flag.
Offsides?
Yeah. Yeah, that was on Western Reserve.
And give credit to the Blue Jays, though, as they didn't go away. They stayed fighting, and we were talking about the Blue Jays defense. It went quiet for a minute.
Yes, it did.
And then they came back huge with not 1 but 2 interceptions, both from Caden Mitchell. And big plays there by the Jackson-Milton defense. And that's the story of the game, is the Blue Jays defense coming up big when they're needed most. As there's 28 seconds to go. Reserve, I think, calls the first of their 2 timeouts, so 2nd and 3. Or is it was that the first of their?
I can't read that scoreboard. It's too far.
It says 2 timeouts. I thought they already used one, so it might have been their first or their 3rd. Then why would you let the clock run down? I just don't think that's accurate, the amount of timeouts left.
The eyes can be deceitful, Noah, in our old age.
I don't want to cast any aspersions, but I think the booth has all but packed it in. And the Western Reserve faithful here.
Jackson-Milton lining up in victory formation, looks like. What are they doing?
No, they're trying to just run it a little bit.
Okay.
I don't know why, you don't just take a knee.
Yeah, another timeout.
Okay, now they are out of timeouts.
Yeah, that was it. Well, there's 24 seconds left, so we're going to posterize for a couple minutes, couple riffs here.
So 24 seconds left, not enough time to get the ball back. You have to hope for a fumble here if you're reserve. Botch snap, something, divine intervention perhaps.
An act of God, really.
Although for Western Reserve, they were 1-2 on the season, coming up against a 3-0 Jackson-Milton. I think they played them pretty well tonight.
I do too.
And it was a good, evenly matched game. Jackson-Milton just coming up huge. at the end. Caden Mitchell really showing it out. And there's the victory formation.
And with that,
you got to give the ball back to the refs, sir.
Jackson-Milton comes into Western Reserve and stuns the Blue Devils.
Jackson-Milton improves to 4-0 on the season, putting the rest of the conference on notice that they're ready for conference play.
There's some jawing back and forth, I suppose, but
I don't think they are gonna shake hands, but.
So Jackson-Milton wins this game 22-21 over Western Reserve, coming into Blue Devil territory and getting the win, does Jackson-Milton. Overall, the game started at a lightning quick pace, no score until the second quarter. Western Reserve would have the lead for a while. They had the lead at halftime. They had the lead late in the fourth quarter. They were driving down the field in what was a remarkable drive, taking off about 6 minutes of clock, and it fell apart.
It did. The wheels kind of just fell off the track there, and I really thought they were going to close that game out. It really all started with that awful decision-making to get those unsportsmanlike conducts, and after that, Jackson-Milton was fired up, and they knew they had their opportunity, and they made the most of it. And so this is a tough loss to swallow if you're Western Reserve. And a great win on the road for Jackson-Milton.
So we want to thank you all for tuning in. This has been a presentation of high school football on ysnlive.com. Jackson-Milton wins it 22-21. For Noah Doty, I'm CJ Schroeds, and we will see you all next week for Week 5.
YSN thanks you for watching this presentation of your sports network. For stories, stats, and more, go to ysnlive.com.